Hello bros, I'm welcome to SFX0 Bro Fire Production, next part of Sakura Alien. I actually looked up if any new Sakura games had been released from the last part, and it actually had been uploaded Sakura Succubus 6. So I took a little break and purchased it, and so we know what's coming up after Sakura Alien, because there aren't that many episodes left now. So let's jump in where we left off. So Hiyori is kissing me. Okay, we had never ever gotten this clear definition of a guy's face that has actually been the main character before, so that's interesting. Because roughly 0.03 seconds later, something soft and warm impresses itself upon my mouth. It takes me another 0.03 seconds to figure out what his sensation is. It's Hiyori. She is kissing me. There's no way I could misconstrue her affections now. She really must love me. Something like that. Ah. I slide into the kiss, which Hiyori uses to her advantage. Her tongue slides into my mouth, her fingers cupping my cheeks. She is the one taking the initiative, despite being much slighter and smaller than I am. In a situation like this, I thought the guy was supposed to take the lead, but my knowledge a situation like this is woefully lacking, and I've had a girlfriend before. Well, in older days, like, well, 20 years ago maybe, or even more, guys was always supposed to take the initiative, but in this day and age, anyone can take the initiative. It's not really supposed to be anyone anymore. I feel completely out of my depth, but then again, so is Hiyori. I'm the first ever friend as she said, I doubt she's ever had a boyfriend. We're both completely novices when it comes to love, but maybe that's why what drew Hiyori to me so intensely in the first place. Like her, I'm something of an outcast. Well, if she actually is an alien, this is cross species, and I don't really know anything how that would work, because cross species, at least alien, it might work, it might not. No one knows. It can't be any confirmation if it actually works or not. Like her, I'm something of an outcast too. I never thought of myself as an alien, but my obsession with the stars is strong enough that I frequently have been labeled as a space case. I guess you and I am pretty similar. Being the case, it's not surprising she would fall for me. As for me, meanwhile, well, considering she's being more open, I do think I like her more than I did in the beginning of the story, and I think I might like her too. So I think that's mostly how I'm feeling right now. The longer our lips are pressed together, the harder my heart begins to flutter. Surely that must mean something. I'm starting to think that I might like her in return. I don't know what exactly will happen next, but maybe that doesn't matter. I want to kiss Hiyori and touch her and inhale the scent of her shampoo. Well, you could steal it. Yeah. You don't want to inhale the shampoo, so you go into the bathroom and steal the shampoo, so you have it when you leave. Yeah, I think that's the weirdest thing you at least can say. You want to inhale her scent, not necessarily the scent of her shampoo. I mean, I think actually, in when it comes to intimate manners, the scent of the person's natural body scent is more intimate than the scent of whatever perfumes or conditioners they use. Well, that's my opinion at least. Of course, if the scent of that is better or unpleasant, it's not the same. But I know there are a few people that actually has their natural body scent, even when they have worked out, actually isn't um, unpleasant as most scents from after working out are, which is a little surprising actually. And above all else, I want to make her happy. I bit my way back to my apartment in the days, the sleeping in resting against my shoulder all the while. The cool wintry air rumples my hair and nips at my skin, but I can't dilute the memory of Hiyori's mouth against me. I thought Hiyori might have been interested in me given her propensity for affection displays, but I chalked all that up to her. Well, Hiyori-ness. I thought she was just being friendly. I wasn't aware that her feeling for me ran deeper than that. I wasn't really sure. If I'm being honest, Hiyori was capable of falling in love with anybody. She seemed too lost in her own little world to pay attention to earthly affairs such as romance. I guess I was mistaken. Now what am I going to do? What do you think, Ina? I glanced at my companion whose cheek is pressed against my shoulder. Should I start dating Hiyori? It seemed scummy not to after she confesses so earnestly, but I still don't know how I feel about her. Do you have any advice? Ina doesn't reply. I was hoping for a bit of feminine insight, but Ina is asleep. Her eyelashes matted together. She must have exhausted herself after the day's exertions. Her arms are looped tight about mine, and her head is lolling. A few strands of her green hair are in her mouth, and her lower lip is spotted with saliva. It's a miracle she's able to remain upright, and that she's been keeping pace with me during our walk back home. She stumbles along like a little zombie. As now is not the best time to discuss all this. Ina's plainly incapable of discussing anything at the moment. I smile at my alien companion, touched by how sweetly vulnerable she looks, and brushes some stray hair from her mouth. Hmm. Ina stirs at this, shifting at my touch, but her eyes remain shut tight. Sorry for dumping all this on you, Ina. This isn't your problem. I'll have to think about your feelings on my own terms. For now, let's get you back home. You look like you could use some proper shut-eye. I yawn, my eyes beading with tears. The cold breeze chills them, so my skin prickles. And so could I, as a matter of fact. Today's been more eventful than I imagined it would. My life really has become hectic since Ina crash landed into it. Things are occurring at so rapid a pace it's hard to keep abreast of it all. But I'm not unhappy with how things have worked out. Maybe I should thank Ina for that. Whether it was intentional or not, she really has brightened things up. I returned to my apartment at a brisk pace and can manage, while supporting the near comatose Ina and let the pair of us inside my room. Ina is so tired I have to help her out of her new clothes and into an oversized shirt she's been using as her pajamas. I do my best not to gawp at Ina, but it's tricky business given how voluptuous her curves are. My fingertips brush Ina's bared skin and she sighs in response. She looks so beautiful and decent, though begin to cloud my mind. But with monk-like self-control, I'm able to ward these thoughts away. I don't want to look at Ina as a mere object of lust. That would only serve to strain our relationship, not to mention my relationship with Hiyori. Now I wonder I'm going to do about that. I still have no idea. I have a lot to think about. It's all a mess. I worry as I help Ina into her futon, then lay down in my own, that I'd never be able to get any rest. My brain is stuffed to the brim with thoughts, like packing paper in a cardboard box. It's all a bit overwhelming. But my exhaustion claims me quicker than I thought it would. My eyelashes fall shut the moment my cheek meets my pillow, and soon. I think with my new mic being here, it's easier to hear me make those sounds when it comes up in text. I found myself pulled into the dark recesses of my own dreams. I don't dream of Ina or Hiyori, though I've been playing on my mind a good deal all day. My dreams are devoid of the touch of human flesh, devoid too of any warmth. In my dreams, I see myself stranded in the vast dark recesses of space. Stars twinkle around me like granules of sugar, and the planets revolve slowly about the sun, little more than the tiny pinpricks in the distance. It's a humbling kind of dream which impresses upon me just how small and insignificant I am. The vast uncharted depths of space are terrifying, but they're reassuring too. When I look to the sky, I always remind me of just how unimportant my own problems are. It's this knowledge which gives me the fortitude to keep on going. I can do anything, or so I like to tell myself, so long as I can look to the stars for guidance. And so the next day, good morning, darling, rise and shine. We have another busy day ahead of us, and I am very much looking forward to it. I would like to explore more of this wonderful city and indulge myself in more of you Earthlings' intricate pastimes. But before that, I have a gift I would like to give you. Perhaps it will help invigorate you. What? I blink groggy, dispersing white pinpricks of light which cloud my vision, then. Ah. Yeah, I guess that would happen. It was just a matter of time. So I guess this story gonna head to two girlfriends. It's usually it's not totally unusual with Sakura. So that was all I have for Sakura Alien this time. I'll say See you next time. Bye bye.